Austin, local medics say an overdose outbreak they've been dealing with since Monday has started to slow down a bit.
But they're still responding to double the amount of overdose calls they usually get. KVUE's Darenisha Heron joined us now in the studio with the latest. Darenisha?
Quita, Brian, Austin Travis County medics say since Monday, they've responded to 75 suspected overdoses and a confirmed 4 people have died. The medical examiner's office is still investigating if that number could jump to 8. This started around 9 a.m. on Monday. EMS responded to 37 calls on that day, 27 calls on Tuesday, and 7 as of 6 o'clock tonight. For perspective, medics typically respond to 2 or 3 overdoses a day. Since Monday, EMS and community partners have given more than 400 doses of Narcan, which can reverse the effects of an opioid overdose and save lives. They had this to say to anyone who says using Narcan only encourages future drug use.
I guess the question is, do you value the point that you're making by criticizing Narcan, or do you value saving a human life? And I know that I speak for our department when I say that we absolutely value saving a human life.
Medics say these cases are linked to multiple drugs, everything from K2 to crack cocaine to Xanax, but they suspect the drugs are laced with fentanyl. EMS released this heat map showing that most of the calls have been concentrated downtown and off of I-35 and east of Old Torf. The symptoms of an overdose include slow or shallow breathing, small pupils, a change in skin color due to a lack of oxygen, confusion, and a lack of consciousness. And while medics say they do not condone drug use, they're advising anyone using drugs to make sure they go slow and have a sober friend around who's carrying Narcan and able to call 911. In the studio tonight, I'm Darenisha Heron, KVUE News.
Darenisha, thank you. Now, while local officials are calling this an overdose outbreak, under Texas law, the deaths linked to this may not be ruled overdoses if they involved fentanyl. Under House Bill 6, which became law just last year, any death linked to fentanyl use now has to be labeled fentanyl toxicity or fentanyl poisoning on a death certificate. Lawmakers and advocates say they made that change because the term overdose has a stigma, and most people who die after using fentanyl don't know that it's laced in the drugs that they've taken. That same bill also allows prosecutors to charge someone who distributes fentanyl that leads to the death of a person with a murder. Yesterday, APD leaders said if they find whoever sold this batch of drugs that led to this outbreak, they could explore murder charges.